Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 4 of our 6th season here at Riga FC. I'm the Custard Prophet and this is the Latvian job. We're coming back straight after that game against Molde. We've got no time to lick our wounds. We are back in European action and we're going to be trying to get ourselves into the Europa League. That's right folks, so there was quite rightly some criticism of the team after that performance and potentially the training. Idea that maybe we should be putting some endurance training in because they were all absolutely shattered. So that is something I will be looking to implement. Obviously, it's kind of hard to do that in certain circumstances where we've got sort of 3 games. A couple of days between the games, time after time after time. It's hard to get any training done in those circumstances. The other thing I should say, we are rotating the players a hell of a lot, much more than last season. The strikers are just being rotated like crazy, but it's not enough, and maybe it is just a training issue. So we will be looking to sort that out as we go forward. I did also, Old Lady Plays wanted to have a look at Uldrikis and his attributes. So here he is on all of his almost full 2 meter glory. I mean, look at him. The big issue, as far as I can see, is the strength of 8. So he's a bit of a beanpole, and maybe the bravery of 10. So he's not getting in there quite as much. But he is looking at this, is the reason he's not scoring more headed goals because he's just getting pushed off it. Is that what you'd think? Because other than that, he's all right. I mean, the 8 isn't terrible. It's just very different to the 20 with jumping reach. You'd think he could just stand there pretty much, and they you should be able to head them in. But yeah, it's not worked out as perfectly. So there is Mr. Uldrikis. And the other thing I said I would do is have a look at the World Cup, which has just happened. So let's go and have a look at that. So the World Cup was held in Canada and the USA, and you can see here that Brazil won against Argentina in the final. I mean, a bit of a classic final. Let's have a look how Canada got on. So, interesting group structure. So USA got through their group. Uzbekistan qualifying. Jesus. England going through. Cape Verde Islands qualifying, but that's as far as they got. Brazil qualifying behind Sweden. Canada qualified top. There you go, of Group I, with Morocco and Russia in their groups. So let's have a look in the second round. So Canada, where are you? USA went through, you can see there. Canada went out rather disappointingly to Algeria, unfortunately, in that second round. England went through against Jamaica. Not sure I like this structure. And then England went through then against the USA. Pretty good. Quarterfinals. And they lost to Brazil 2-1. I remember losing 2-1 to Brazil in the quarterfinals, 2002 World Cup. Yeah, that deflected shot that looped over David Seaman's head. It'll live with me forever, that will. Anyway, let's get back to playing some football. So Canada got through. Well done. So we are playing Olympia Ljubljana from Slovenia today. And the hope is that the team that we've got out can blow them away in the first rounds. Look at this. Molde. It's so frustrating. Yeah, the hope is we'll blow them away in the first rounds. We've already done this. I brought in some of our youngsters into the European squad, a couple of youngsters, because that's all we could do, just so we've got a full squad and we can have some players on the bench if we need to. And it's great experience for them playing at this sort of level. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's in reality in Football Manager, whether that is a thing, but giving the players exposure to this sort of environment. But you'd think in real life it would definitely help them. Right, I'll see you at the game. So, team we're playing with, we're going to go Paiva, Fofana and Krollis up top. Kiadio, Bamba and Leandrinho are midfield three. Giroud, Stavinovic, Samudjies and Titov across the back line, and Jikia in goal. We've got a really, really good looking bench there. Tello doesn't quite make it on, but he can actually play in midfield, so he could easily have been in there as well. Right then, folks, let's go and do it. Right, here we go. The other thing that was suggested is, because we keep hitting the ball over the top, why not put low crosses on? So that's what we've done. We'll have a look to see if that creates a few better chances for us. Well, early days, they've got the ball, they've played it in, and wow, just off the corner of the post, Pahor with a, well, I don't know how he got his head to it, but we got it at the back here. Samudjies just playing it around. Bamba now into Stojkovic. He's running forward. Nicely done. Using the width. Giroud. Love this player. And Fofana. No. Fofana hits the bar, and then Krollis hits the post with an open goal right in front of him. That about sums everything up in recent times. So we are having the shots. Lots and lots and lots of shots. Not one of them is going in though. But we have a chance here potentially. Jicky has got it at the back. A lot of stuff seems to be coming down this left side. Giroud. You can play early ball, or no, he beats his man. He's so dangerous. Kiadio, we go inside. Bamba back onto the left side to Giroud. He plays a long high ball in, and it's straight into the goalkeeper's hands. And going up the other way. Kiadio. Fofana. Beautiful through ball. Paiva. And it is in from Kiadio. Had a really, really good spell in the season earlier on, scoring lots of goals. A bit quieter now, but at least we are now 1-0 up. We deserve to be a lot more than 1-0 up. But Paiva unselfishly finds him, and goalkeeper couldn't do anything about it. Good start. Well, Kroos has got it here into Fofana on his own. Kiadio, 41 minutes gone. Again, we're creating lots of chances. We've had about 20 shots so far. Kiadio. And Fofana misses from about 2 inches out. I think it was blocked, but my God, man, you should be scoring from there. And yeah, corner headed out, and Kiadio runs to get it, and we're coming back in. We're going to have another shot. Lovely bit of play. Krollis, Titov trying his very best to find some space to get the cross in. He's got it again, and Krollis over the top. There you go. If this was like curling, isn't it? Curling, you score points if it goes over the goal. We would be bloody awesome. Bamba has got it in the middle. Another chance. I'd like to be 2-0 up at half time. Oh dear me, just lost it. Polgek. I mean, there's no way we can lose this, right? No way we can lose this, but it just worries me against better opposition if we are creating so many chances and we just can't score. Well, that is ridiculous. But so it's Paiva. Was that going wide? Oh, it doesn't stand. Of course not. Oh, I'm getting very cynical in my old age. Oh, he did head it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I thought it was straight in from Kiadio. So half time, we're just 1-0 up. We've been the better team. I think you can tell. 19 shots, 1.87, 85 XG. I'm pretty pleased with this. I just want more goals. That's all I want. Come on. Keep at it. Pahor. It's cleared. Thing is, opposition seems to just have 1 or 2 chances, and often they can score in these chances. I guess because we're pushing forward, but come on, win the ball off them. Let's show why we're, the best team in Latvia. We should be able to beat the best team in Slovenia. We really should. Oh, that's nicely done. That's very nicely done by the centre back there. And the lumbering Samorgies, he does find his man, and we're lovely play here. Titov, a lot of space, although he holds it up a bit. Ball in. And it's hit the bar again. How many times is that? 5. This is on low crossing, by the way, as you can clearly tell. Another corner here. Leandrinho over the top. Giroud now lumps the ball in. I mean, who was that to? That was to Mr. Nobody, our new striker. He plays in... I was going to say he plays with no shirt on and no molecules in his body, but Kroos has got himself as a goal there. Finally, we have got the second goal. That's been coming for a while. Right, we're going to make a couple of changes. Who and what and why will be sorted out in a second. Okay, Uldrikis is on, Zadem is on, Kiadio and Fofana coming off. Kiadio's been not his well. Kiadio's been very good. Fofana's been a bit slow. Leandrinho now on, and Uldrikis does score with his head after all the things I've been saying. So we are 3-0 up. It should be a lot more goals than this. He'll probably score a hat-trick with his head now, but he should score a lot more headed goals. That's all I'm saying. Leandrinho corner. See, that one there over the top. That's his normal one. We've got another change we can make. Not sure who we'll bring on. But we just backed off there. I'd have liked him to go in and make the challenge. Sigurd forcing them to play the long ball, I think, here. Dabanovic. He goes long. We'll just pick it up here. Titov. Been a very good pickup he has. I feel we are a better side, but I wonder whether we are just a bit too reliant on the two wing backs. Giroud now. Ball in. Over the top. There we go. And there was no one near him then, so there's no one challenging him. All right, 73 minutes on. Who are we going to bring on? Don't know. Bring Erglis on. We could do. Let's bring the yellow carded man off, and we'll bring Unkansar on, the German centre back. He plays all the way across. I'm really wanting to keep him happy because he is a very versatile player. Right, Damanovic goes along with this. We just picked it up. No one anywhere near us. 4-0 would be pretty much game over. It's pleasing to see us playing good football, but I want to be incisive in front of the goals. Like that, Leandrinho. That's what we want. 4-0. Very, very good. That's got to be us high and dry now into the next round, and that will put us into the Europa League playoffs, I think. Oh, maybe not. Pahor. We have cleared it. Zvic. Ball in, and we've cleared it again. Pahor's got it. It's been a good one-way performance, but that is a lovely challenge. Absolute corker of a challenge, and this is gorgeous. Uldrikis, the ball was on the other way. Piva, we've hardly seen. Zadem, Piva, ball in. And Kroos heads it over. I mean, that was a glorious chance, mate. Hasn't done well with his head today. He's had a few chances. Wow. They were like magnetic. The ball just kept going back to them. I mean, Polgek, goalkeeper, could have done better there. That's a lovely pass. Another lovely save, and then just comes back to Vin. Is very, very unlucky to concede. But again, looking very, very tired at the end of the match. But 41 shots, 16 goals. 16, no, not 16 goals. I wish. 4 goals, a 4-1 victory. So we can't really sniff at that. It was good. It was very good. We'll come back to see leg number 2. But I suspect there won't be a problem. In fact, what we will do, I will only come back for leg number 2 if we are starting to look like we might be in trouble. Okay. I'll see you for the either somewhere in the second leg or the draw for the next round. Or that might be beforehand, so we might come back for that. Oh, it's all very confusing. We'll be back shortly. Right, folks, we're back, and as you can see, things have gone very, very well. We're 86 minutes in against Olympia Ljubljana, and we're 3-0 up. It did start pretty well for them. They got a goal disallowed after 28 minutes, and it was fairly even, but goals from Zadem, Oldorikis, and an absolute cracker from Krollis have given us the win. 7-1 on aggregate so far, and we'll just stroll in to the finish line. Chance that you get to see Tormin, who's come on. What is that? Just limps it into the goalkeeper's hands. But it's been very good. Other than that sort of early opportunity for them, and they've really created very, very little. The other news is that Zadam looks like he's on the way out the club for about £500,000. He has been asking to go, and we've got midfielders. It's not ideal, but we've got some very, very good midfielders at the club. It's probably the right time. And it's something I've been thinking about. And it's a chance here from Piver, and he hits the post. Unlucky, mate. He's not scored many goals. And yeah, Titov's got an injury as well by the look of it. But it's not going to stop him. He's going to run down the wing. There's nobody near him. Low cross, mate. And it doesn't bother. Krollis. And this time Oldorikis hits the bar. We can't finish. We're still getting chances. Uncansat. Oslins is on the pitch. Misses the pass though. Are we going to see a late goal from them? They've offered very, very little apart from that disallowed goal. So they're going to... Oh, wow. I mean, that could have been anything. That dodgy challenge, all sorts of things could have happened there. Bit of theatrics from the goalkeeper. Come on, this has got to be it. We've not had the draw yet for the next round. Be interested to see who we get. That could be a tough one. All sorts of teams left in that, and we could play some really good quality teams and end up in the Conference League. But if we do go down that far, it will mean we have to, we've got a good chance of getting through the group. We will be seeded, I think. Right then. Well, a really, really good victory. 7-1 overall. Very, very happy with that. I was just coming back just to see out the end of the game, but you got to see about 3 or 4 chances to get an idea of how strong we were looking. We did play a match. In the meantime, I'll show you what the result was in between this and the last game. Yeah, his goal was a stonker. It was distance from massive, massive distance into the top corner. It was something to behold. So let's just have a look at this. We've got... let's have a look at Titov's injury just for 1 to 3 days. That's fine. We win in the Europa Cup Champions Path, 3rd qualifying round. So we have drawn FC Copenhagen. Okay, that's a toughie. That is a toughie. And we have won 239k for getting through there. So let's have a look at the this draw. I didn't see this being drawn anywhere, so maybe it was already done. So yeah, I mean, looking through that, is there anyone we'd have preferred or wouldn't have wanted other than Copenhagen. I mean, Krasnodar we've played and just about lost against them. Copenhagen are a strong side. I mean, they're about the same level as Krasnodar. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. That could be a tough one. It could be a bit of redemption against another Scandinavian side, probably a better quality Scandinavian side, maybe getting all the way through to the group stages. But yeah, it could go wrong as well. But let me know what you think. Let's have a look briefly just before we go at the results that we had against Meta. Yeah, 7-0 victory. This was good. Uldrikis all of a sudden started scoring his headers. He probably heard what I'd been saying. 3 goals from him. Finished his hat-trick with a penalty. Erglis, Krollis, Zadam and Piva all with goals. And we're coming back, of course, for the game against Copenhagen. And then we will see what happens then. We've got some interesting games left in the Versliga. We've got 62 games unbeaten in the Versliga. So despite those couple of draws, we still have this unbelievable record of not losing a game for 62 matches. Very, very nice. And of course, we want to get back to winning ways in the cup final. Okay, folks, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.